you want something, buy it today. Genuinely, if you want something, buy it today. Everybody plans their life as though they're going to live to 70, 80. A lot of you are wrong about that. A lot of you will die in your 30s and 40s. That's just human nature. I had this discussion with a young friend of mine named Alex a couple years ago when he was talking about buying Bitcoin. He had about $25,000, about one Bitcoin at the time. And he said, Tristan, I've always wanted a BMW and I've always wanted a nice fast car. I don't have it. He's the guy who I then bought a Lamborghini, but I digress. Or should I buy a Bitcoin? This was his question. And I said, you know what, Alex? You're 19 years old and you can't get your dick sucked in the back seat of a Bitcoin. And what I meant by that, as vulgar of an example as it was, is that you can buy crypto at your age. Maybe you're watching this and you're 17, 21, 25, and you could save for the future, plan for the future, and think maybe when I'm 35, I'll have all those things I've ever dreamed of. The ideal situation is to do both. Have all the things you've ever dreamed of and buy some cryptocurrency. But essentially nobody cares when you get to 45, 50. If you save your Bitcoin now and you're a billionaire at 50, then you get a Lamborghini, then you get a Bentley and a Rolls Royce and a boat. You're just some 50-year-old man with money. Nobody cares. When you're young, it is impressive. That's why I'm going to have a super yacht before I turn 40. That's why I had an Aston Martin when I was 21 years old. That's why I have a Bugatti when I was, when did I get that? 32, 31. I have not just purchased the most expensive lifestyle items in the world, which I massively enjoy, plus are a big show-off factor. I did it at the right age. I did it at a very young age, and it's always more impressive. If I meet a 50-year-old man and he shakes my hand, he's got a Rolex on his wrist, it's a completely different feeling than when a 20-year-old reaches out his hand to shake my hand and there's a Rolex on his wrist. That 20-year-old, it's not expected of him to have that Rolex, whereas with the 50-year-old it is. So my financial advice to everybody has always been the same. Spend 50% of your money as though you're going to live 50 more years, and spend 50% of your money as if you're going to live 50 more days. I call it the 50-50-50 rule, because you might live 50 more days and that might be it. And with your dying breath, laying on the side of that road after getting hit by that female driver, you'll be like, I died without ever owning a Rolex or a supercar, but I've got some Bitcoin. Nobody cares. I understand the temptation to go on pump fun. I understand looking at the results that some people have made. I understand seeing the 12,000% ups and the dreaming of, if I can just make that money by betting on a shitcoin, then my life is fixed. The odds are not in your favor, my friend. Pump fun is very much like a casino. You can watch a winner walk out with a beautiful girl on his arm and $100,000 in cash in his pocket and think, I dream of being like him. But for every winner that walks out of that casino, hundreds of losers also leave that casino. You know, I heard a quote once. It said, the loss is always so much more to the loser than the win is to the winner. And it's true. You may feel good if you manage to catch a quick pump and make a bit of money on pump fun and on Solana meme coins. But let me tell you something. When you lose, that feeling of loss that 99 out of 100 of you who try that is going to feel massively outweighs any benefit. If you are smart and you like crypto, buy some Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum, hold on to it, find a way of making fiat currency to put into crypto. Gambling on meme coins is a rich man's hobby. I gamble on meme coins, I really do. But when I lose money, I don't lose sleep over it. If that's all you've got, don't take the risk.